Who is that girl? Did you guys let me show you guys again. Okay, that is me. Whatever. Well, let's play some more before and after. Show the clip, please, please. Hey, another video from your girl Q, plus model in the making. I'm going to show you guys what I did to lose weight, what I was eating, all that good stuff, breaking it down right now. Read the back of the label and see how much calories, how much fat, how much carbs and sugars each thing that you're eating has. Whatever that serving size says on that label is what you should be eating. I would make sure that I could have a bag, except for going into the bag and pulling out how much I feel as though I need to eat. Like when you're hungry, you kind of think differently. So having it in bags can help you control how much you're eating. That depends on how much exercise I'm willing to do. When I first started out, I would exercise 3 times a week, between 45 minutes to an hour and a half a day. And on the 3 days that I would exercise is the days that I ate more. So I would eat anywhere between 1,500 and 1,800 calories, maybe 1,850 calories a day. As long as I was exercising, at least burning 500 calories. That's how I figured it. Now, when I would not exercise, those 4 days that I would have off when I first started, I would only eat about 1,200 to 1,400 calories a day. As time progressed, I wanted to eat more, so I exercised more. Okay, my breakfast and lunch choices. Whatever I could eat for breakfast, I would eat for lunch. So my breakfast and lunch choices were pretty much the same. I did drink a lot of coffee. Coffee made me less hungry, even though it's probably not the healthiest choice to go with for a breakfast option. But I would not eat lunch or eat my first meal until about 11. This is what I ate for dinner. Now, some of the choices is not up there. I used to eat salmon, a lot of stuff that was boneless. So I ate a lot of fish, a lot of seafood, shrimp, chicken, and that's basically it. I didn't really touch any porks or ribs or steaks or anything like that. Out of the good carbs that I've eaten, they would be carrots, collard greens, corn, garlic, onions, potatoes, lettuce, ramen lettuce, spinach, tomatoes, apples, basically all fruit, and whole grain pasta. Bad carbs that they say not to eat that I have ate is white bread, white pasta, grains without, refined grains like white rice, pudding. You guys know I love my chocolate pudding. I said that was one of my fixes. Jelly and processed foods. And although they say that's bad carbs, I had that in my diet. So don't just completely cut out carbs if that's something that works for you. Some people are successful with no carb diets, but I had carbs in my diet. There was food that I could not live without. I love popcorn. Popcorn is such a good little treat, especially when you buy it 97% fat-free. I say that in all my videos, don't I? But it's just because they have kettle corn, which is the sweet and salty popcorn, and they have the regular popcorn you can eat, and you can put garlic on it, you can put pepper on it. Some people put ketchup, and some people put hot sauce, but whatever your craving is, you can kind of get that through popcorn. Some people put cinnamon up there. It works. I love coffee. I do my coffee with Splenda and 1% milk. I probably drink wow. I shouldn't. This is embarrassing because a mug has like 2 cups of coffee in it. So I probably drink anywhere between 4 and 8 cups of coffee. Don't judge me. I love coffee. I do not drink any soda, juices, power drinks. I don't know what they're called. Red Bull. I don't do none of that stuff. I just strictly drink water. That's the only liquid that I drink is water. What I wrote down is basically everything that I ate, and at first I wrote down everything I ate and how much calories were in it and how much exercise I did for that day. So I would say BK. I would write BK for breakfast, and I'll write what I have for breakfast, and I'll write LN for lunch, and I wrote down what I ate for lunch and snacks. I usually eat the snacks in between lunch and dinner, or breakfast and lunch. Now I'll write SN for snack, and dinner was DN. So that's what I did for that. And I did start to write how much water I drank. Another thing I would write was, week 1, week 2, and how much weight I lost for that week, and how much weight I lost overall, and how much weight I gained overall. So I would keep track of that. And every 2 weeks, I would measure myself. And I'll write down my measurements. I'll write down my measurements for my bust, my waist, my hips and butt, my arms, my thighs, my neck, my calves, and upper and lower waist area too. So I just made sure that I could actually record that I was making changes. It is a lifestyle change. This is something that you have to coordinate within your everyday life. So that's why I stress to pick the foods that you want to eat and pick the foods that you like, because it's not like once you lose all the weight, you can just eat what you want all of a sudden. Like now you can go back to eating what you really like, because you're going to just gain all that weight just as quick.